There has never been much complaining when it comes to plot in One Piece. Even other fan bases usually show respect to the genius of Oda. But today, I will show you why we might be in for the greatest plot twist of all time. In this video I explain why Kuzan and Sakazuki have been playing us all. All you need to do is hit like so this video can spread to every nakama. And let's get started.
One Piece theory. One Piece theory.
A huge part of the fans hate Akainu, and that's because he killed Ace, who was one of the coolest characters in the series. As evil as he might have looked, the fans still respect his strength and guts. How many characters do you know that can survive a Whitebeard attack? On their face, a Navy admiral killing pirates made sense to me. But what never really made sense is the falling out with Kuzan. When Sengoku had to step down from the position, he did suggest Kuzan would be his replacement. But even though he was ready to accept the position, he never really showed any eagerness or ambition. Him and Kizaru are probably the most chill guys in anime history. They rarely let out any emotion. It took for Beckman to appear for Kizaru to slightly stop the troll, and even that is argued by a large margin of the fanbase, which is why if the admirals would have a fallout, Kizaru should have aimed for the position as well. It literally makes no sense for only two of them to compete. Why is Kizaru not even in the conversation? Is Kizaru weaker than them? We never even seen him break a sweat. In fact, he never once in the entire series got serious and let out. Besides, we all know the admiration Kuzan has for Garp. Garp was shown to sort of be like a role model. Makes sense for Luffy, who idolizes Shanks, to aim for becoming a notorious pirate. Just like it makes sense for Zoro to take Hawkeye's position. So how can Kuzan wish to become a fleet admiral when his inspiration hates the system as a whole? To fully explain my point, I will try to simplify this the best as I can. So let us first discuss the elite level fighters in anime. With strength comes power, and with power comes ego. What's the point of literally being light when a fat bimbo can slave you around? Do the original three admirals strike you as guys who want to be under some loser? The answer is no, especially with Akainu, who wants to be independent. 2 years in the job and the guy literally filled the new world with Navy headquarters. That alone shows that he doesn't want anyone having influence over what he probably considers as his seat. This goes for the influential pirates known as Yonko, just as it goes for the so-called world nobles. The way I see it, Kuzan and Akainu struck a deal. We might go as far as saying that he is an inside man. We might also have a story where those two want to change the world, and Kizaru probably being their childhood friend who will just go along with the flow. The parallels between the three admirals and Luffy with his brothers are insane. Luffy and his brothers all wanted freedom, and even though their roads would lead them at the same checkpoint, their ways were all different. Ace, who wanted to be free while feeling family love and care. Sabo, who wanted to escape what was imposed at him and be free on his own terms. And Luffy, who just wants to go in great adventures and make good friends along the way. Doesn't this all make perfect sense? Then wouldn't it make sense for the three admirals to have the same goal, but different ways of achieving it? If they had a fake fallout, I don't believe it was under the order of the 5 elders. They also seemed surprised to know he sides with Teach, so it was probably self-initiated. I think the fight in Punk Hazard ended in a draw, and after calculating the current state of things, they decided on the fallout route. They are not Luffy's end goal. This isn't a revenge story. I wouldn't be surprised if they had to all join forces to fight Im-sama at the end. Don't hate on the people, hate on the system.